In the world of SimCity BuildIt, the mayors must work for two separate yet equally annoying groups: the Citizens, who immediately demand any and all recently unlocked services, and EA's developers, who troll these mayors with an ever growing number of required currency types. These are their stories. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, all the mayors, to another episode of SimCity BuildIt Steiner Hills. I am TiVoMike, the mayor, and this is another update video. And we're also going to discuss make your money. Show me the money. Remember Jerry Maguire? Who doesn't remember that movie? It's not like I'm dating myself by showing myself that I'm old or something. That would be silly. Anyway, let's first give you an update on my city, and we'll show you the money. Uh, I have finished, because I'm just proclaiming it by faith. Amen. I love what I did here in Central Park. I love the design, encouragement, and help that I have received. Thank you very much, Missy, on a direction. My issue was editing big time. I had too much stuff, and then it didn't make sense to my vision. She helped me see that clearly. And I literally, guys, I love my Central Park. Like you saw how when the game opened, it brings you to the Central Park. And I just sometimes I'll put the, here it is, I'll put the, I want my music playing. I'll put the photo sharing on, and I'll just zoom in like I'm going to the park. You know, you come on down and see that music, and then you go in and whatever that's supposed to be, you're just chilling. You're like, yeah, it's a good day. Most people are inside because of, the pandemic. So you're outside in the fresh air, enjoying life. Then you cut through. Want to be a little careful there. I didn't put the bears in. For those of you who also follow Missy, she really was a fan. She was not a fan of my baseball field at all. She had to have mentioned it like 7 times in the video. Anyway, it just tickled me because I wasn't sold on it myself. I just stuck it there exactly for what she said because the colors were good. But anyway, she wanted the bears. I did not add the bears. I put deer because why? I think Sims, if you're chilling out in the park, you would be less frightened if you come against a deer than a bear. I didn't want any bear attacks. I don't want my officers in the line of duty, having to rescue a child from a bear's grip. I love the game. I love the colorfulness of it, but I love making it nice but somewhat realistic because I like to live vicariously through the Sims of my city. So I did not go with the bear. Plus, it's a cave, and I thought randomly there'd be a cave in the middle of these woods here that would not keep the bears. Like, why would they stay? They could just launch anywhere. So I went with the deer because, first of all, it's the holidays and it looks nice. There's a little red there, but just because I think it's nicer to be like, oh, we saw the deer and, more than, yeah, I saw a bear. Yeah, as the last recorded messages from your iPhone that caught your last words. Oh, what a pretty bear. So I don't want any deaths in my city. We leave that to Vu in the Vu Tower. Okay, but even though there's no deaths in that, I always give people a heads up. There's an alarm in Steiner Hills that before Vu launches one of his attacks that destroys buildings, everyone is promptly rescued. They are sent to Frosty Ford or Green Valley or Sunny Isles or Cactus Canyon safely, thanks to our sponsors, Delta Airlines. So we thank you. So don't worry about no Sims are harmed in the making of those Vu disasters. I added the lake here, a larger lake that the Sims could enjoy, and actually it gives a perfect use for this walkway because if you notice, see the stairs? They're on the land because for those of you who play the game, when you are adding this particular modern railway, the stairs get added to your second lift, or sometimes it'll be randomly put in, like in the middle of your walkway. And so when I first placed it, it was literally where the water was, and I tried to move it, it didn't work. So I just let the stairs be where they were, and then I was clever self. I then removed the water myself and left the modern walkway there, and it worked out perfectly because you can see there's spots for them to go ahead and walk up the modern walkway, and they can just chill right there and look at the water, see the lake. They can look back at this other area. They can see the beautiful homes that are surrounded. They can see the Empire State Building. I think that's just a beautiful touch. I just love this park. Again, to put animals there, you have the lovely forest here. Animals that if you came across, you're not going to be like dead in 5 minutes. I don't want to kill my Sims. And then at the end here is the road, and of course the lovely water where they get to see the view of Star Island or Plum Island. It's inspired by Star Island in Miami, Florida. And here, see, this is the back entrance to the park. People can come here, chill out, just enjoy life. And then you have a lot of options of these gardens that are right on the water, or some restaurants. This is one of the favorite restaurants here of them. Restaurant Sapatori is what it's pronounced. That's what I pronounce it. Here is a museum. I thought it's kind of nice. You come to the museum. You come over here, you can have another restaurant. You could drive over onto the bridge to get to the Sydney Opera House. So that'd be cool. So that's like your night out. You go to dinner and a show. And then you just go back home, leave. And there's the island. I made a small change, few small changes to this. This is where I live. That's why I put myself on the island. I live in the government building known as the Mayor's Mansion. I have my horse ranch, and I have my sauna right there, surrounded by trees from the outside for privacy. I just thought it looks kind of cool. And then here are the homes. These homes are, it's just a work in progress on what homes I'm going to keep there. I believe it's going to be Green Valley homes and Latin homes and the first level Cactus Canyon homes. I think is what I'm going to do to really make it kind of colorful and islandy feel. And actually, I may even put a Sunny Isles home there. I just don't like them when they get, I think it's that second upgrade when they're on the stilts. I'm not a fan of the stilts. I mean, I know it has a practical purpose, so that there's a flood and you don't die. Well, guess what? This is Steiner Hills. They don't have flooding. How about that? Okay? We don't even have snowstorms. Anyway, as you can see here, there's a problem. The bridge isn't finished. The bridge isn't finished. The bridge isn't finished. You know why? Because of keys. I had spent so much in redesigning my city, I had forgotten how expensive SimCity can get, people. I had at one point 400 gold keys. Think another 400 or 500 platinum keys. I am now down to 293 platinum keys. That is really low for me. And 8 gold keys. So I have been vooing my city crazy. I have been attack to get those keys because, of course, this bridge here that I really love, it gets more expensive with each bridge piece. And I think I'm going to need 1, 2, maybe 3 more. So I'm going to need several more keys. So I'm working on that. So that is a good tip. That's tip number 1. If you need keys, voo it out. Voo it out. Hashtag. Come on, people, make it a hashtag. That means go to your Voo Tower here. And you pick it's already, see, here's a good thing too. Notice, let me go back in. Watch what happens on the list of options you can choose for disasters. You see how it's bouncing the robot one? That's letting me know, the game lets you know which one you are eligible to launch. The most beneficial of the list, which one you're eligible for. So if I wasn't for this one, but maybe I was eligible for that one as the highest level, it would have bounced on that one. You hold it down, you see that my reward for repairing the homes, because your homes do get repaired 100%, they're just like they were before. The people safely return from all the other regions you temporarily displaced them to. I'll get 5 keys. So that's really good. Eventually I'll upgrade it to 220,000, which is why I'm waiting for my Simoleons count to get a little higher. I'm going to wait till I'm over 1 million. I really find, even though it's a great reward of giving you keys, I do not believe in being broke. So when I pay 220,000, I want to have at least that amount still left in the bank. But in this case, I actually want to clear $1 million because I'm gonna need to buy some more stuff in the city. Um, so anyway, that gets me to the point of show me the money. There is my update. Uh, I'll take that. That is it. This is just, I don't know when I'm going to make this. At first, I thought that this was going to be the school. I was going to make like a university area. And then this was going to be like a suburbs, like a upper middle class area near the mountains. And because all these factories are going to another map. Um, but now I don't know what I want to do. I'm still kind of brainstorming what I want. Um, and this, I do know I want to keep Harborside Park. So I'm going to work on this beach area to be a place where families can go to and relax and chill and have a good time, where this Ferris wheel will be the star attraction, at least look wise, with some cool places. And then here, this will be something. Probably lakefront homes. Again, Missy is really helping me with some creative ideas. We'll see what we got. But right now, I fit a wall. See, for me, I don't know how everyone else is when you design. I I have to see the end result in my mind before I start. Some people are able to just kind of start doodling ideas. I'm not a doodler. In fact, I did not doodle any design for SimCity. Those of you who catch the reference is hilarious. But anyway, I'm really, really funny. Anyway, the point is, I'm not a doodler. I can't just kind of wing it and see it and I get inspired. No, I have to, in my brain first, it's got to be like, oh, you know, it'll be great. And then I'll start moving these things around. And I believe the homes that I'll use, I don't want to use London homes. To me, London homes are for the university. They will look like dormitories. The Parisian homes I love to use, the ones that have the corners, and I want to put them on the corner of the streets and things like that. So I think that leaves me with Latin homes, some fully upgraded like this, and then some smaller. And uh, which ones do I really like? I like the Parisian, the first two upgrades. I like the first two upgrades on the Tokyo. And I love all the Green Valley ones, except the fully upgraded. They tend to then get too boxy. But I like up until then are great. And I love the Cactus King. So we'll see. But anyway, there's the update on it. What you've come here for is, yes, you wanted to see the upgrade. Yes, you wanted to see what I was up to. But you really want to see here for Show Me the Money. So, as you guys know, sometimes these things annoy us. They pop up. These are the deals. The deal or no deal. People from the game. And normally they want what you have. They find out what you got a lot of in your storage. And then they say, sell those to me. We have let's go use this as an example. The mayor of Willow Woods is looking to buy 20 refrigerators. Really? Then he should do what all of us do and go on global trade, and good luck to you. Anyway, he doesn't want to do that. He wants to come to me and take my fridges. But guess what? You notice there it says 0 to 20? What the heck? But this is something I've started to catch on to with the game. And maybe it's for everyone's game, but I know it definitely has been happening with mine for the past month, where it rarely do I get an offer of an item that I have a lot of. And I do stockpile some items because I like to sell in bundles of 5. I readily need them for my epic projects. So I typically have a healthy stock of things there. And it never offers me deals on that. It gives me the deals on things that I do not have. It's like when you're trying to go for the gold epic. It looks for what I don't have and then makes me the deals. And most of the time I ignore them. But this is a great way to really add some simoleons to your count, if you don't mind working for it. So what got me to make the video was I saw this one. They didn't realize their city's llama scout troop was so well funded, and they're looking to buy 18 pizzas for 62,049 simoleons. So what you do is, here's what you do. You grab your calculator. You don't have to reinvent the wheel and, I wonder if that's a good deal. It's always a good deal 5 times out of 10. Okay, there's my rule. It's always a good deal 5 times out of 10. Does that help you? No, it doesn't. So here's what's going to happen. you have to know how much these items regularly sell for. For the pizza, I know that's about $25.20. And let's just make sure, because I don't want to do a video where I just lied and it's on video for all the world to see. Wait a minute, was that a salmon sandwich? I do not need a salmon sandwich, but you got to take these items. Thank you for the sugar and spice and everything. Nice. Anyway, all right, so, and of course, this is the one time there's not a pizza here, but I really believe it's 2,500 simoleons. It is. Just trust me. I say that, and then I'm gonna, feverishly look for the pizza. So gonna irritate me. I should have made one pizza before the video. That would have been smart, but I'm not that smart today. Normally, that would be a thing I'd buy. I'd buy the 4 glues, but as you can see, I'm over my storage. That is always a problem. When I was at 200 storage, it was a problem. When I'm at 400 storage, when I was like, ooh, I'm rich now, I got 500 storage. I'm never going to be in a problem again. And then, yeah, I am. And the 660 is because of the temporary things that the mayor's pass is giving me. There it is, 2560. So anything offered more than 2,560 simoleons would be a good deal. You know what I just thought about? When I'm showing you guys the global trade, could you imagine if I saw a rare item? I would have been so angry. And then I would have cursed in my mind. And then I would have had to remove the recording and start it over like it never happened because I'd be so ashamed. So anyway, I just thought about that. So never go into the global trade, another tip. Never go into the global trade when you have a fully maxed out storage because you will get angry because all of a sudden all the things you really want will be available. Anyway, did I take enough of a tangent? Okay. And now you got to just find the deal again because of course they moved it. What's good, as long as you don't say no thanks, the deal will remain there forever. It'll just change where they are. Not the fridges. That's probably a good deal too, but I'm going to do pizza because I've been getting been catching a lot of cheese in the global trade. All right, maybe you guys can see it and I'm just blind.
Hey, Zipsy.
Oh, first of all, this is always a no. I never sell regional items with the deal, no matter what. Regional items should only be sold for regional simoleons.
Sure, no.
There we go. So let's see, 62,049 divided by 18 tells me that's 3,447. If that's normally 2,560, that's a deal, a profit, additional profit, because it would all have been profit anyway. 887 simoleons times 18. I'm gaining an extra 15,969 for making this. So for me, is it worth doing 18 pizzas? You bet your sweet glory. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it right now. I don't even care. I just want some stuff. Now people go, oh, did you already have all these things? Yes, I did, because I told you before. Like, you weren't listening a few seconds ago. I tried to have a healthy stock of stuff. And I've been catching beef on the global trade. One person had 3. Man, I clicked that button so fast that I bought it. That's how fast I clicked it, that I bought it. All right, that's 5, 6, 7. What was it, 18? So I still need another 11. So I'm going to need 11 beefs. So for that, I'll most likely will make them. And it's really going to be irritating because it's going to cut into my production of other stuff. But I just think that's a phenomenal deal to go ahead and have. Plus, I have tons of animal feed. Look at this, 38. Let me tell you, global trade lately, come on, y'all are on it. So we're just going to do it. But I want to make sure you do this smart. So if I need 11 more, you need 11 beefs. I'm then going to need, what's that, 11. So I need 15. Why can't I think right now? You know why? Because I'm recording and I can't think. Okay, I just need 5 more cheeses and a lot more things. So the longest thing it's going to take is the beef. So let's just throw some beef in there. Throw the glory on there. Let's see what we can do. But that's what you do. And I'm getting ready to now add 62,000 to my total. Let's go look at the refrigerators. That I might not make. They're just annoying to make. I don't know why I don't like them. I just don't like them. Plus, it's only 982 each. I don't know. I don't know. Did I say I don't know yet? All right, let's see. And that might not even be a good deal. So how much is a fridge? Look, it's not even a good deal. See that a fridge is 1,060. What the what the mother effer are these people trying to do? Trying to steal money from me? Don't they know that this is a really hard time for folks? Here we are. The world is struggling right now. There is a pandemic. People are like working from home. Some people have lost their jobs. Some people are like, you know, wherever some people are rich and are totally fine right now. But it doesn't matter. I'm not talking about them. Not that they're not part of us and a part of the world and part of humanity. But come on, this is not the time to screw people over. Not that there's any time to screw. You know what? I'm just gonna stop. The point is no. But how dare you do that, the mayor Willow Wood? He's now on my. I was gonna say my S list, but that's too kind. Willow Woods is looking to buy. Yeah, now I know why you didn't go to Global Trade and why you tried to come to Steiner Hills. Just because we're in the middle of a renovation, people are moving out because they don't have services necessarily wherever they are, and because there was almost a park with bears unleashed onto them to cause mayhem and misery, like the woman in Game of Thrones. Anyway, we're not gonna think about that. The point is, this is how you do your deals, guys. Take a look at these offers you make. As long as it's more than what you could make at the global trade, it is a good deal. Go ahead and do them. And some people will say, well, what if it's only like a $100 difference, or the difference of it being more isn't that much more than if I would have sold it in global trade. It's still more. It's still more. So yes, you would still take it. The only time that really comes into play is if the thing you have to make is truly a hassle. If it's coming at the wrong time, if it's really bugging you, just wait till you have a downtime. Right now, this is my downtime. We're in the middle of a transition to go to another week of a mayor's pass. There's nothing going on today other than me redesigning my city. And so why not make some pizzas and make 62,000 simoleons? What are you doing today? So I hope that helps. That's how you figure out your deal. You see what you can charge for it. You see if they're offering you more. And if you're like me, they're offering you deals on things you didn't have in your storage. And if you happen to have those items on hand readily, or at least some of them, most of them, go for it. If it's a down day. But that's my update. That's what I have for you to earn simoleons. I'll do another video where I just talk about all the ways you can make a lot of money and a lot of money quickly. And again, here's the thing about tips in these tip videos. We all have them. Everybody's good at creating tips if they're honest. They can, and smart, and pay attention to the game. But here is the thing regarding all tips. Because you sometimes figure, well, if it's so easy to make so much money, how come everyone who gives these tip videos don't readily have 4 million simoleons or more in their city? Because each tip means you have to focus on that thing. Even it could be easy, it could be difficult, it could be whatever, but you have to do it. And most of us have other things to do. I don't really care to have a lot of simoleons. The only reason now I'm even bothering to beef up my simoleon account is because I have to buy some buildings for my renovated city. That's why. And I just want to update my Voo Tower because I'll get even more keys for every launch than I'm getting now. And you can see I'm hurting for keys. So that's why I've now shifted. But before that, man, I was hovering around 60 to maybe 70 to 100,000 simoleons because that's all I really needed. So that's why if you are looking for the game and you're looking for these good tips to help you out, you have to know you're going to have to be focused on that thing. You really want to win the contest of mayors? Then you better pay attention. Can you do it? Yes. Is it simple? The advice is simple. To do it means focus. It means during that you're not doing anything with your city, you're not renovating, you are constantly making products and you're producing and you're upgrading and you're doing whatever and you're doing only the best strategically placed tasks at the right time and you're putting as little effort as you can into it, meaning not paying any sim cash. But that means you'll be focused on that for the week. Maybe you don't care about that. Maybe you just want to use the pass and you want to get to what am I trying to get to here? I don't really care for the library, but I want these 50 keys. I do. I don't want these. You know what? And now I really want this. So, because I have a feeling we're going to do another sale soon. So I'm actually going to go and this week I will finish this whole thing. Not this week, but I mean I will in 26 days go to the end. Sometimes I don't really bother. But you look at what you want in a game and then you go for it. So you don't have to get overwhelmed with the game and try to be all things to all people. But what you do need to do is make sure you are strategic, you are having fun, Remember, this is a game, and if you're being stressed out, you have to look in the mirror and say, stop. That is all for today. I hope I was helpful. I hope you enjoy and come visit Central Park. Remember, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell notification because apparently the subscriptions mean nothing to the YouTube algorithm. They won't tell you that there's a new video. I'll have to literally text you. And unless you're the 4 people I know that watch these videos, I cannot alert you by text all the time. I know I have plenty of ones and ones and ones of people watching. So please make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell notification, and you will be notified when you launch a YouTube app, which if you're like any of us other Americans, you do so 10 times a day. Thank you. I'm the mayor of Steiner Hills. Peace out. Glory to God. Have a great day.